We got to get this video started. Let's use ARx's facial recognition and find Luke.
Face match appears to be a scary monster.
Oh, there you are. Hi all, welcome back. I'm Corey Ballard and this is another Tech Connect where we're taking a look at the ARxVision smart glasses. These glasses work with your Android-based smartphone and have a number of features that we've highlighted in previous videos, including short text, document reading, object identification, facial recognition, and even scene description. Luke, why don't you give us a description of the physical device itself?
Sure. Providing you have the Android phone, you can connect the headset via USB. And in terms of the headset design, it's a bone conduction design. So these are bone conduction headphones. And that means that they don't actually go over the ears. They actually sit on the jaw and conduct the sound through the jaw. Now, for myself, that's been working okay. But I know, Corey, that you've had some issues with bone conduction in the past, just in terms of hearing what is being said.
Yeah, I like bone conduction. My two issues, one, I have a big head.
Right.
And so I always have a hard time getting these to sit properly and feel comfortable.
Sure.
Second, I love the ability to have my ears free so I can hear my environment.
Yeah.
But being bone conduction, you do lose some volume. So sometimes it's a little harder to hear what's going on from the headset itself.
So the reason that it's like that is because they wanted to keep your ears open so you can wear these while you're walking around. But as Corey said, that does affect your ability to actually hear what the device is saying. That's one thing to be aware of there. In terms of the physical design, on the right side there's a rectangular area with 3 buttons. At the front there's a triangular button. This one will switch us between the different modes of the device. And next to that we have a circular button. This one will allow us to do voice control and also allows us in the object mode to switch between different objects that we're trying to locate. And then at the back we have a square button, and that one, if we hold it, will take us back to the idle mode, whereby then the device won't be looking for anything, so it will be quiet. On the left side we have a couple of volume controls, and that's all of the controls here, so it's pretty straightforward to operate. You can actually use a phone app as well and switch between modes on there, but the buttons on the device are super simple, so that's one of the things that we do like about this. So Corey, I think the best way to show this device is to challenge you to do some tasks, so let's go ahead and see whether you're able to read with this. Corey, challenge number 1, are you ready?
Glasses on, ready to rock.
Okay, we're going to start off by looking at the short text mode, which is a mode whereby the camera just reads any text it can see. I thought that a realistic use of this could be trying to identify a product. Okay. So that's what we're going to do, but actually the real first task is, can you plug the headset into the phone?
Got a phone, gonna plug it in. Cool design, it should automatically start the program.
Get ready for this now.
Boom.
Right?
All right.
I have to say, I do enjoy that.
If you're not ready to use this app, I don't know what is. All right, so short text you said, right? I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna use the mode button triangle farthest away from my face, and let's switch modes.
Short text.
All right, so we're in the mode. Let me pass you the product here.
All right, so I'm gonna take it, look at it.
Connecting 75. HS disinfecting pays.
Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my common sense and past experience and say the shape of the bottle, what's in my hand, hearing disinfecting, heard even a little bit of bacteria there for a moment. This is disinfecting wipes.
I'm very sorry, Corey, but this was actually a giant can of Pringles.
I at first thought that was tennis balls.
No, you are 100% right. That is disinfecting wipes.
Awesome.
Challenge number 1, complete.
Yeah.
Good work with challenge number 1. I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10.
All right, 90%. I'll take it.
So far, but let's see how we fare with challenge 2, which is quite similar. Challenge 2, though, instead of short text, we're doing document mode. Corey, do you know what document mode is?
Yes, I do. It is a mode that reads documents.
You are a genius.
Thank you.
So this one is designed more for 8.5 by 11 style documents, and it will hopefully read the whole document to us. Corey, why don't you go ahead and put us into document mode here?
All right, this time I'm going to use speech commands. I'm going to hold down the round button that's in the middle. Document.
Document scan.
Okay, nicely done. Now here is your document.
Move left. Document aligned. Hold steady.
Ooh, I love the sound effect.
Me too. Really gets you excited for reading.
I don't know if I want to.
Independent 0% zero are unemployed. However, at Vision Forward, we witness individuals working to beat those odds.
Now, obviously, we didn't get to hear the whole document because that would have been quite boring, I think, for people to watch.
I actually think this is a riveting piece of literature produced by Vision Forward.
But it seemed to do a pretty darn good job there.
Yeah, like any OCR, there was a couple little issues, but absolutely able to read what was going on.
Yep, and I did like the way it gave directions for actually putting the document in front of the camera so it could capture the whole page.
I will say, I've used a number of OCR devices, including phone-based ones. This directions were super accurate and it worked great. I really enjoyed it.
Agreed. Maybe the voice is not the best quality. It's pretty understandable, but it has quite a lot of hiss or, you know, weird kind of staticky sound to it.
Yeah, I actually like this the voice itself, but I do think a little improved quality could be better.
All right, well, good job with task number 2 there. Let's move on to the...
Give me my rating.
Okay. So for that one, we are going to give you... I just feel like I can't give you anything less than 10 out of 10, to be honest.
I wouldn't give myself anything less either.
Well, great job with the last 2 challenges there now, Cory. You are doing very well so far. But now we're really going to start to test you and the ARxVision with challenge number 2.74139.
Oh.
Yeah, so this challenge is very similar to the previous one, but rather than reading an 8.5 by 11, because obviously that's a little too easy, we're going to try and read a bit of a newspaper because generally that would be a harder document due to the size and the formatting, okay? Sure. All right, so now I don't know if the ARxVision is going to be able to see all of this page, so we'll see how well it works. So Cory, if you'd like to go into document mode here.
Yes, I'm going to use my mode button this time.
Document scan.
All right.
So far so good. Here is your document.
Thank you. All right.
Raise document. Move left. Move left. Move right. Move right. Document aligned. Hold steady.
That's where I started.
Raise document. Raise document.
Sorry. It said to move left twice and then said move right twice. So I just sent it right back where I started.
Document aligned. Hold steady. Hold further away. Document aligned. Hold steady.
Ooh, my arms are getting tired.
That was a tricky one.
Oh, yeah, we got it though. I think the newspaper makes it harder.
Yep, for sure.
I like to read.
Obituaries Jonathan.
Oh,
John.
wait.
Our Temple, New Berlin.
Oh, no.
Peace, February 3rd. 2020 at the age of 23 years.
Oh, that's sad.
Son of Richard and
I'm going to guess from the context that I got that is the obituary page of the newspaper.
Yeah, you did a good job reading it. I was very glad to hear, Cory, that you were not in there, so congratulations.
I too, especially with Halloween going on, that'd be a little weird, but yes, I'm glad I wasn't in there as well.
Okay, so marks for that one. I'm going to give you, it has to be another 10 out of 10.
Woo-wee!
So far we have a 29 out of 30, but how will we fare in the next challenge? Let's go upstairs and find out. Hey, I'm trying to get to the top.
I'm going through first. Ooh, we made it.
Finally. Okay, so Cory.
Yes.
We are on to challenge number 3.
Yep.
And I know you're tired. It's been a long day.
I'm about to collapse.
Good. Not that you're about to collapse, but because the next challenge is to find a chair with the ARxVision.
Thank goodness.
Once you've located the chair, you can take a seat and you can relax for the rest of the video. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Object search.
There we go.
Quickly press the circle button to search for another object. Looking for chair.
All right, so it defaults to chair. So now I'm going to just slowly scan the room. If I hear a beep, then I know I've found a chair. Scrolling. All right, Luke, I just made 2 and it did not work. Let me try scene detection really quick and see if that tells us anything. So I'm going to switch modes.
Scene detection.
All right, now I'm looking at the room. Anything?
A room with a chair and a piano.
Oh, okay. So in this direction, I am seeing a chair and a piano. But it does not see a chair though in front of the piano. But I know it was in this direction. Maybe if I walk a little bit. All right, I give up. Oh, okay. I got beep. That's good news. Now, oh, it's really beeping. Now the question though is there anyone sitting in that chair? We don't know. Let's quick jump to scene mode and let's see if maybe it tells us if somebody's there.
Face recognition. Idle.
All right, there we go. We'll wait, look at our chair here.
A person sitting in a room and a person looking like Luke Scriven.
Oh, not only did it find the chair for us, but it also identified that Luke Scriven is sitting in my chair.
I'm sorry, Cory, this means that you're not going to be able to sit down for the rest of the video after all. My apologies.
It's all right.
Well, in the last challenge we saw, Cory was able to find the chair and also identify a person sat in the chair. It took a few tries though, so I think we're going for about a 5 out of 10 for that one. Challenge number 4 is what we're doing now, and I've set Cory walking around the building everywhere to try and locate me using facial recognition. We're going to see whether he can do that, and also which is more intelligent, artificial intelligence or human intelligence. Well, let's see what happens.
All right, let's see if Luke is in this room. Let's turn on face recognition.
Scene detection. Document scan. Short text. Object search.
Almost there.
Face recognition.
There it is, and let's see if we can find, oh.
Identifying a person with artificial intelligence.
Might have a match here. Almost.
Face match. This looks like Luke scribbing.
Aha, there you are.
Identifying a person with human intelligence.
All right, let's see if Luke is in here. Luke, you here?
No?
There you are.
Foiled again. All right, Cory, well, I challenged you at the top of the video here to do some tasks. I'm going to give you a 9.
Ooh, I like a 9.
Out of 100. Yeah. But how do you feel about the ARxVision here, Cory?
I like the potential of this device. I like that it is a wearable device, giving hands-free. I think the short text and the document scanning is really good. I struggle with the scene detection and object detection and even facial recognition. And it's less about the limitations of the device itself and more about the limitations of where AI technology is. I just struggle to find real life use cases of standing in a doorway waiting to hear about a room with tables and chairs, or doing facial recognition where I got to look at the person for 30 seconds to have them say their name when I could just say their name, or ask who they are.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, the technology's got a lot of potential in general, you know, and maybe it's not quite where it needs to be at the moment. That being said, there are people who are getting use out of those things, so I don't want to completely dismiss them, you know, but I think for a lot of people, maybe it's just not quite where it needs to be. That being said, with this particular device, the design is good, it's easy to operate, and I think the OCR stuff is definitely, you know, really beneficial. So I can see a lot of potential here for people, especially if they are looking to be able to read documents, you know.
And the device does have 2 cameras, which does allow them to do some interesting things in the future with distance too, which is really useful information. Knowing where something is and how far away it is from you, that's when it starts to get interesting.
Yeah, so there's a lot of potential things coming down the pipeline. We've talked to one of the developers, and there's things like integration with Ira that you know, should be coming, and also some improvements to some of the other modes as well. So definitely something to be aware of, and you know, just check up and see where things are in the future.
Yeah, I think it's important. Keep an eye on our channel as there's updates with ARxVision. We'll absolutely update our video, release new ones talking about some of those cool updates as they come out.
Indeed we will, and that's what we thought about the ARxVision, but how do you guys feel about the ARxVision? Do you think it's something that would be useful for you? Why don't you go ahead and put that down in the comments there, and of course, if you did like the video, then give it a like, and also don't forget to hit the notifications bell and subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget, you can contact us about this technology or any other technology. Shoot us an email, techconnect@vision-forward.org. You can visit our website, vision-forward.org, or give us a call, 414-615-0103. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned.